Hello, how's it going? Another installment. Okay, I think I noticed that when I played back my last video podcast that I was rambling a bit. So I'm going to talk about chapter 6, which is Samurai Ethics. And I think I'll just read straight from my book. And if you don't know already, if you'd like to get a copy of this, I'll send you off this book. I'm going to put it in PDF form. And I'll send it off. There's about 20 chapters, 23 chapters, all related to philosophy of running and my experience here in Japan as a master and coming of age as a runner. Okay. All right, let me just pull this up and put this down. Okay, Samurai Ethics. You probably... Okay, I'll just go straight into it. Okay. Bushido. Bushido, or as they call it, the way of the warrior, teaches its followers to behave with a moral standard that is absolute. The samurai would not waver from doing the so-called right thing, and a lot of that resolve came from a rock-solid knowledge of what the right thing was. Morality, in one of its highest forms, means consideration for those around us. This can manifest itself in our day-to-day politeness. The Japanese people, even now, value courtesy and good manners, and they know, as chivalry taught people in the past in Europe, that being a gentleman is defined by how much you emphasize or put the comfort of others first. Being a gentleman means not ignoring those around us. I believe it extends to acknowledging those yet to come, which is an interesting concept for the samurai too. They had that feeling, I'm pretty sure, this is what I got from their readings. Okay, so I believe this politeness extends to acknowledging those that have yet to come. This includes their future selves or our future selves. I put it in this way. It wouldn't be polite or considerate to feed your guests something that was considered like bad for them. Yet individually, we often eat junk and overindulge without any consideration for our future selves. It's hard to see that direct link between today's actions and the connection to our future selves, but if we are honest and truly virtuous, we can't pretend that this link isn't real. The first rule of being a samurai, or so-called samurai runner, is to be kind to ourselves, that is, the present and future, as nice as we are to those around us. The discipline and sacrifice it takes to be great comes more easily when we do it for ourselves, knowing that this will benefit others. The samurai runner works on themselves for the attainment of self, to the benefit of others. For them, it's a simple matter of being nice to themselves, as nice as they are on a daily basis to those that around them, those that they live with and those who they love. It's not the samurai way to tell anybody to do anything. They lead quietly by example. We too, as good runners, are modeling our behavior for others to follow. When we get up at 5 a.m. for our morning run, or we refuse that second offering of a night out, we, like the samurai, do it for the right reasons. The samurai does nothing to garner praise or acknowledgement from others, and neither should we. Those needy and reliant on the praise and attention of others will never stay with running, a sport that demands much more of us. Besides, virtue signaling is the antithesis of what it means to be a samurai. In the samurai heyday, they comprised about 10% of the total Japanese population, but always punched above their weight. They did this by tirelessly focusing on making themselves civilized, working on themselves with regards to education and physical fitness throughout their lives. Okay, so that's basically half of that chapter on the samurai ethics. If you want to read further into that or discuss it, please drop me a line. And if you want to get me for a coach, I'll give you this book, all 23 chapters of it, plus 1 month's online running coaching, and then If you like it, of course, you can stay with me. All right. Okay, that's enough for this week. I hope it's clear to you what I'm trying to say, but I like the idea of this idea of not only think. I mean, it's not easy to do day after day is to try to do self-improvement, but if we think that we're doing it for ourselves, not only for ourselves, but for our future selves, if you look at it that way, and for the benefit of others, it's so much easier to do it. It comes much more naturally, because I do believe that we, as bad as we are as humans, that we really care to do the right thing. All right. Cheers. I won't go on too much. Probably way over time. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.